friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a monthly plan with me video, but more on the financial side. We are going to fill out our finance tracker and get ourselves ready for the whole month of January. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Jed and I am the Eager Vlogger. So here is my finance tracker or planner for the year. Last year I used my budget spreadsheet, like my budget by paycheck spreadsheet, to do all our budgeting for the whole year, but this time we are going to try both. I still have my digital planner or spreadsheet and we will use our paper base as well. So I got this from my friend Tricky Budgets on Instagram. She has her Etsy shop of her printables, so I got this as printables, the finance tracker, and she also has some individual cute trackers that you can check out. I'm going to put her Etsy shop down below. So we are going to again set this up, and for my budget spreadsheet we are going to look at that on our monthly budget video next time. So let's start first on this one and get ready for the month. First, we are going to fill out our yearly goals for 2024. We already talked about our January money goals in my January reset video. So if you want to see all of our goals for the whole month of January, head on over to that video after this. I am going to link it down below and up on the I button. So for our money goals, okay, and I also write sideways, so I'm sorry, bear with me. So again, monthly money goals is what we're going to write on this one. So for our first goal in January, we have, I think I'm going to use green. I'm just gonna create like bullet points that we can tick off once we completed the task or the goal. This is to reset our debt payment plan or our debt payoff journey. So this is also another video that we will have soon. We are going to talk about our debt payoff journey. We did this towards the end of the year last year, but the holiday came and everything went to chaos. So we are going to talk about that on a separate video. And for our second goal, so in my reset video, I actually had 3 here, but saving $50 in subscriptions or for our subscription singing fund, I'm just not gonna write it here. It's just a very small goal. In here we're going to put 20 no spend days. So that is these are our goals for January. I am trying to do minimal amounts of goals, minimal number of goals per month, just to focus on achieving them rather than having a lot and then ending up not ticking everything and moving it to the next month. So this too would be our goal or money goals for this month. Next, here we have our year-long affirmations. So in this tracker, you also have a place for your affirmations. For me, I will just write like a word that will resonate our finances for that specific month. So I did not set a word or a quote of the month for the year, but if I have to choose one word for our finance journey in January, that is actually reset. So we are resetting our debt payoff plan. We are doing a little bit of change with our budgeting system. And yeah, just really this month I feel that it is mostly for a fresh start. So the word for us in January is reset. I want to decorate my planner. You see, I have beautiful highlighters. Do you call this highlighters? This one is done by my daughter. So this zebra midliner pens, I love them so much, but with my black pen, I don't know, when I write my word here and then I use this to highlight, it messes up the writing. This one kind of like gets wet all over again and everything. Let me know, what do you use for your pens on your journals or your planners? Because I don't want to mess up my planner, especially it's so cute. That's why it's also a little bit hard for me filming this kind of videos real time, because I want to take my time writing on each page. And if I do the video, I talk with you guys while doing this, I'm kind of like in a hurry. So, you know, it's just the perfectionist side of me. How do we do this? So actually, you know what? I'm just gonna create color here. I'm also trying to be more free with my writing in my journal. Sometimes messy is good. It's cute as well. So that's what I'm trying to embrace. What's our word here again? Reset. Going to write it in capital letters and an exclamation point. Okay, so that would be our word of the month. And we will fill this out as we go along with our year. So next page here is the year at a glance. This is in terms of your money coming in and out and the difference. So we will not fill this out today. We have to fill this out by end of the month once we already received all the income and we already know what actually came out of those. So this is kind of actually going to be part of our money goal update, or like our budget review by end of the month, right? So next page, we have here the bills payment tracker. So for this one, I am also going to see first how January goes for us, because we have some bills that went up and our subscriptions were changed to annual payments. So to make sure that I put accurate amounts here, I'll have to finish January first, like the whole month, and then we'll see how our bills are looking in terms of the amount and the due dates. So we'll get back to that later or next month. Next page here, I have the annual sinking funds tracker. I just did a real video filling this out because honestly, the goals amount that I have here are probably not going to stay the same as we go through the year. But these are my close estimates of at least the minimum amounts that I want to have on each of our categories here. So the start date I have for all of these, or I think except my emergency fund, it was December 13. If you've watched one of my 2024 reset videos wherein we took out all the money from our savings challenges in 2023 and we reallocated those amount to give starting balances to our sinking funds for this year. So for this year also, that's why we already started December 13. And if you can see the colors here, I color coded them. Purple as high priority, pink low priority, and just green for revolving funds. So for this year, we only have 4 major or high priority non-negotiable sinking funds, which is our emergency, our future, month ahead, and the car fund, or the money for buying our first car. The rest are low priorities and revolving funds, so there are no due dates for them. It could change throughout the year. So that's our plan. And I think you've already seen my sinking fund categories in my binder reset video, and actually it's pretty much the same from what we had last year. We just added a few new categories in here. So everything or all the videos that I've been mentioning here, I will link them down below and also up on in the I button. So that's our sinking fund. Next page is the sinking funds tracker per month. So you can see here my sinking fund categories, and then it's columned per month of the year. So this also, we are going to fill out every end of the month, whatever ending balance we have for each of the sinking fund categories, we will put in here. All right, so that overview and that pay down tracker, we will also talk about this in another video, hopefully not too depressing. But we are going to again deep dive on our current status of our debt for this year and how we are planning to eliminate all of those, at least the consumer debts, because those are actually what we have. And we are going to be debt free from our consumer debts this year. I promise that to myself and to everyone here. So stay tuned on that. Now let's go into January. So every month in this planner, we will have some quote here about finances and then a budget month outlook. So this is what we are going to fill out today, and let's start with that. Let me just zoom you in more. Is that too much? Okay, there. So what do we have here? We have last year's wins. I like this one. I think I'm going to write 5. So my last year's wins, let's write down the first one. So again, I'm gonna color first before writing. We have, what's the first one? I reached 300, now it's 300 plus subscribers on YouTube. Next we have I think this will be 2 levels. Here I want to say we did not pay off all of our debts, but we stayed consistent in paying them. So you see that in our monthly budgets, our money goal updates, at least we do pay them consistently. All right. Next, I think would be, so I'm kind of giving myself one achievement or one win for each of my areas. This would be my passion project. This is our finance. And for personal, I am happy to say that I did well with my work-life balance. And this year we are working towards having work, passion, and life balance. Okay, what else here? For family, we started, so definitely we moved to Canada, but another win, because moving here is a given, we were able to start our PR journey. And this is because my partner already reached 6 months with his full-time job, and that way he is our main applicant, and we don't need to wait for me to graduate and gain the experience before we can actually apply for PR. So that itself is a win last year. And I think I added one more on my cheat sheet over here. This is also personal. I did self-care I did self-care more and also family time. So actually this is a bit of personal and family time. So these are my, I want to say, highlights or one of my biggest wins last year. These are not the only ones, but I'm happy to look back on these things here. No spend month, or sorry, no spend goals. We are doing a no spend month this January. We are not, or I'm not aiming to do it every month, but definitely this month we will. And our goal for that, we've set 20 days. 20 no spend. Just put S there. There you go. There's also a part here for savings goals and personal goals. So for savings, I think we are going to put here, remember our one of our finance goals, which is a dollar amount. We're going to put it here. I'm also gonna put a checkbox, $50 on subscriptions. So I want to save $50 to make sure that we will be able to pay our Amazon Prime annual subscription by February 1st. Like the money will be ready by February 1st. And next here is, since we are doing the 100 envelope challenge, and I think I'll explain it further on a different video, my goal this month is to complete 25 envelopes from that challenge. I don't think I will 100 envelope. I don't think I will what do you call that? I will keep all the cash as I fill out the 100 envelopes. I think I'll be able to keep cash at home for these 25 envelopes, and then we will unstuff and then put it in the bank, high interest savings account. I think that's better for me. So again, before I explain everything here, I already told you that we will talk about that in a separate video. Next is our personal goal, or my personal goals, and that would be, so yes, we only have 2 personal goals for this month, so I'm gonna put it here to help me remember. First is to take the written test for my driver's license. If I still cannot do this, I don't know what else I need to do to myself just to complete that. And the second one here is to finish reading, because I've already started, the Work, Passion, and Life Balance book. So this is our major goal for the year. In every part of our goal setting and areas of our life, we have to achieve work, passion, life balance. Investment goals, we don't have investment goals for now. We are trying to get rid of our debts and to save our emergency fund, like the starter, before we can think about investment. Or at least we have the high interest savings accounts that earns interest, but so far we don't have investments. And that's that for our dashboard. All right, this is so pretty. I don't know how long will the video be because I write so slow. I want to tell you everything about it. So let's go now to our monthly overview, or basically the monthly calendar for January. So this one is kind of like undated, if you can see. So I will just write down the dates quickly, and I think I'll also just fast forward through me filling out the bills. So we are going to add here, or we are going to put here our bills for the month, paydays, debt payments, things like that. Any appointments that requires payment, I will also put it here so that we can use this to look back on when we do our budget by paycheck or our monthly paycheck. So yes, I'll just do like a fast forward video of that filling out this calendar. I'll be back. Alright, so this is our filled out monthly calendar. I again added here our paydays. I just color coded them. Paydays for green for paydays. I have pink for bills. I also added here some of our appointments that again require payments, especially the ones that will come out from our insurances. So we have our chiro appointments, my massage, our dentist appointments, and then we have our debt payments here, the credit cards, and yeah, my bus pass. I have here actually this planner. It has like a to-do part here that you tick off as you go with the list. Like you have to number the day, so I tick that off, and then probably once you've done with the paydays and all of those, so that you don't remember these categories. But what I did is I also added here my colors, more of like a legend, and then I'm just gonna tick them off once everything is done. So I go back to this by end of the month. I make sure that all the bills are paid, the payments or the income are received, and all of those, because I also added some small check marks beside it as soon as I pay them off. So just so I know that they're done, and then we can fully tick them off from the list by end of the month. So that's kind of like our system going on here. And yeah, this is pretty much it. If I remember something or if I forgot to add something here, then we'll just put it throughout the month. So that is our plan for January. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you stayed with me until the end. If you again are interested in trying out this is just a printable, so anywhere you are, as you can get this and try this out. This is from Tricky Budgets. I'm gonna link her Etsy shop, Instagram down below, along with the other videos I mentioned, the other trackers that I have in here. I would link them down below. So that is it for our video. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye guys.